Okay, this is definitely shaping up to be one of those days. First, the fridge and the freezer in the garage dies, meaning I have to throw out a bunch of food. Then I'm halfway through a video and my agency calls, cutting the video off right in half. Yes, I know I haven't figured out how to silence notifications yet. And then I go in to check on the pie that I pulled out of the freezer, thawed, well, half thawed. Put it in the oven, and I'm like, man, when's the timer going to go off on this? So I hit the timer to see how much time I had left on. Guess who forgot to set the timer? I'm almost afraid to see what's going to go wrong next. But anyway, while we continue our cavalcade of disasters, otherwise known as Monday, let's we've done the cookies and the chips. Yeah, this is definitely breakfast of champions. But that's okay. It's going to be rescued by fruit. So this is the Flufon? Yes. This is the Amazi dried pineapple Pina Colada. And this came in Hungry Harvest. It is apparently woman owned, and these are grown in Uganda. Just pineapple and coconut, nothing else. And it's 2 ounces, and half a package is only 90 calories. And after eating a cookie and 7 potato chips for breakfast, I feel like, well, and coffee, and now tea. It's cold. It's not super cold. It's like 40 degrees, but which is to be expected. It's February, you know. I should not complain. Could be New Hampshire. 5 months of winter and 4 months of poor sledding. Gosh, I just can't open this to save my life. All right, finally. Okay. What's it look like? Smells good. Smells like suntan lotion. Actually, I jest, but it does smell like suntan lotion in a good way. Ooh, okay. Feels like real food. All right, it's all one big chunk. All right, let me show you what this looks like. It truly is just pineapple and coconut. It's like coconut pieces sprinkled with, sorry, pineapple pieces sprinkled with coconut. So if you hate either one of these, you're not going to like this. Luckily for me, I love both. All right. Like the first somewhat healthy thing I've eaten all day. That is intensely sweet, but not in that fake processed sweet stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. It's actually quite good. How much fiber does this have? Oh, it's 5 grams of fiber in the entire bag. It's definitely not eating the entire bag. I'm trying to think of what this reminds me of. It reminds me of something. It reminds me of dried mango. That's what it reminds me of. Same texture, same intense sweetness, but the coconut saves it from being too sweet. Would I buy this again? I'm trying to think what I paid for it. I think it was $3.99. I'm not sure that I would buy this again because even though I like it, I feel like I like just plain dried pineapple better. Which is unsurprising because I don't really like pina coladas either. I do like coconut. But just like pineapple, I like it by itself. Like, if I'm gonna have something coconut, I want like a coconut cookie, piece of coconut cream pie. I don't necessarily want it in a drink. I love Indian food, but I don't particularly like coconut milk as an ingredient in Indian food. I don't hate it, but it's never going to be my first choice. Would I buy this again? Probably not, but if you like pineapple and coconut combined, you would probably like this. It does have, I mean, it's a natural sugar, but there's a lot of sugar in this. It's very sweet. Certified organic. What else? I mean, as long as you're not allergic to pineapple or coconut. Oh, this is vegan too. Although it doesn't say anywhere that it's plant based or vegan, which honestly, I remember when vegan lifestyles were first gaining traction like 20 years ago. Um, Everything was labeled vegan, if it was vegan. And then trying to think about how to phrase this politely. I don't think there's any way to phrase it politely. Let's just say the vocal minority that was going around doing things like freeing mink and ermine, not realizing they don't know how to take care of themselves at all. They've been, bred in captivity. And doing other annoying activist behavior, spiking trees, stuff like that. I think a lot of food manufacturers realized putting the word vegan on their package basically guaranteed that unless you're a militant vegan and, there's not a ton of them around it, like I said, it's a vocal minority. Most people were going to pick it up, see the word vegan, and go like, "Nope." So a lot of products that are actually vegan are not labeled vegan; they're labeled plant-based instead. But a lot of them are just leaving it off, and basically, depending on most people to read the label, because the labels by law have to say things like contains milk, contains eggs, whatever. So it's not labeled vegan, even though it very obviously is. So if that's important to you, this is great. I would say if I was a person who liked pineapple and coconut together, I would probably give this a 4 out of 5, simply because texture's good, tastes really fresh, looks like a quality product. Um, 2 ingredients, who's going to argue with that? But anyway, I do a lot of this on the channel. We do a lot of product reviews, whether it's from Hungry Harvest. Like I said, I think this was $3.99 from Hungry Harvest. I will try and pop up the price here. And what else? We do produce unboxing, product reviews, all these stuff too. Cooking. Sometimes I do a little tiny bit of travel content, but it's almost always about the logistics. Like, here's what the hotel room looks like. Here's what the meals look like on Dine All Day at Busch Gardens. And occasionally I will do some stuff on American school breakfast and lunches. So if you're into that kind of stuff, come on over to my boring channel. If you want to hit like and subscribe, it does help me out, although I'm not monetized yet. But whether you do or don't, have a fantastic day.